Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. Yesterday I'm coming on with my big boy Princeton Jerome, and Princeton is the Phoenix kit by Andrea Arcello, and he was reborn by Miss Beverly from Beverly's Babies. Yes, he is my big smiling boy. Yes, so today I'm going to change him into his outfit of the day, and his outfit for today is a romper, which is this romper. It's a sleeveless. It's the Carter's newborn size. But let me say this is something that I had purchased for Dyson almost 4 years ago, 3.5 years to be exact, because Dyson was my first full arm baby. And I must say that this romper was or is obviously the wrong size, because it says newborn. It does, but this must be at least a 6 months. There is no way that this romper is or has the correct sizing. There's absolutely no way. See there? No way. Now, I could understand if it says newborn, but if it's like 0 to 3 or 3 months. But looking at this, not even 3 months. This has to be 6 months. So whoever is responsible for the sizing here made a huge boo-boo or mistake. Yes. All right. So saying that I had mentioned that this is something that I had purchased for Dyson, and of course you would understand why Dyson never wore it, because Dyson is a newborn size and this sizing is just too huge. So I'm going to try it on Prince. But saying that I mentioned Dyson, yes, I took down my last video. I did put Dyson up for adoption, and he was up for less than an hour. It just really bothered me. I don't know. I guess I just really needed more time, so I took it down. He's still with me. I did check before I took down the video to see if there was anyone interested within that short period of time. I think it was maybe 30 minutes, something like that. And everybody that had commented and had wished me well in terms of adopting him, I really appreciate it and thank you. And well, let me go ahead and dress this big boy as I speak. I'm going to also change his pampers, and I'm going to put him in this cloth diaper pampers and this cloth diaper. And the reason why I've chosen the cloth diaper is because, you know, the cloth diapers are bulky, and this romper is so huge that, you know, the cloth diaper will full it out as much as possible and help the romper to fit better, because I'm pretty sure it's still going to be too big for Prince. Yes. So back to Dyson. Yeah, so I took down the video. My nerve, let me tell you, I was on edge. The longer that video was up, I was on edge. And then, you know, I just decided, I mean, I really do want to bring home that new addition to my collection. I really do. But like I said, you know, the timing too is bad, because I just purchased a partial silicone, and I paid for her outright, so that was a bit costly for me. In fact, she's my most costly baby in my collection, and it just was a little bit too soon for me mentally to say purchase another baby so soon after purchasing, I should say, it bothered me. It was a little bit too soon for me to adopt another little one after purchasing the silicone, partial silicone. Yeah, you know, with this hobby, let me tell you, in the beginning, when we decide to collect, we all start with a budget. And the budget may be, like for me, in the beginning, I told myself my budget was 300. The babies that I came across around that price, I really wasn't very happy with. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to have to go a little bit higher. So I went a little bit higher. Unfortunately for me, my first reborn baby girl was the Presley Awake. Now, of course, she was more. I had seen her on eBay. She was more than I wanted to spend. And then, fortunately, she was reduced. And I did decide to go up on my price. So, therefore, it's, you know, I spoke to my husband and he had agreed to go half. And I went half. So, therefore, it went into my budget. But what I'm saying is, it's a transition. You transition from one price to another. Like you start off maybe at 3, and then you transition to maybe 500, and then you transition to maybe 700, and then you transition to maybe 900, and then you find yourself purchasing a reborn doll for 1,200, silicone doll. I mean, because it's a transition. You keep going up, because in the hobby, the more you learn about the hobby, and what's so attractive about the hobby is when the baby is painted to look so realistic and so real. Like, I've noticed those artists, like those overseas artists from Russia, like their babies are so detailed that, you know, they paint and root like little fuzzy hairs, and their rooting is so beautiful that you really don't see you really don't see where, or in other words, I should say, it looks like the hair is growing out of the head. Yeah, like the work is so beautiful and so detailed that you understand why the fee for a vinyl reborn doll from a top artist is in the thousands. You understand that because they bring that baby to life. So what I'm saying is, when you spend, like for myself, I purchased the silicone, the partial silicone. That was pretty costly for me. So to just go ahead and add another little one into my collection, I didn't want to go into my savings. So I said, you know what, let me adopt out. But even in doing that, even adopting out Dyson, I still would need to add funds to adopt this little boy. So, you know, I said to myself, you know what? I'm just going to wait. And when I say wait, I'm going to wait. You know, I mean, if he's available in, let's say, a few months, I don't know, I doubt it. But let's just say if he is, then maybe. But if not, then fine, because I'm learning with this hobby, there's always going to be another baby. Like, it doesn't end. There's always new kits coming out that's sculpted so realistic and so beautiful. It's always going to be another baby that you feel you must have, that you must add to your collection. So, you know, I said to myself, see what I'm saying about this? I knew that this this romper would have Yes, I knew that this romper would just be too big. Did I even show you what it looked like? I don't remember if I showed you what the romper looks like. It's by Cardis. It's in this it's the color brown. It's sleeveless, trim with navy blue, like around the arms and also around the neckline. And it has this safari theme in the front. I'm going to show you in a minute. Let me just snap. Yeah, like this is so huge. This is 6 months, and honestly I don't know if I'm ever going to add a 6-month size baby boy to my collection. I just don't know. So I'll bring him up close and show you the front of the romper. Yeah, and in this hobby, at some point you just have to tell yourself no. You just have to make yourself I guess be content with what you have. All right, let me bring him up close. But first let me just spray his hair so he doesn't scare you all, because his hair is a little bit dry now. Yeah, so all I basically do is just spray his hair and scrunch it. And that's basically it. All right. And he's not going to wear any shoes or socks. It's just too hot. It's just too hot here. So let me bring him up close. Come, sweetie. Okay. So the front of his romper has this safari theme that has like the little, it looks like a jungle style, has the elephant, really cute. Says World Safari Expedition elephant. Yeah, really cute. Yeah, and it also has 2 pockets. Yeah, it has 2 pockets here on the side, and it has like the little Velcro snaps there, and also on the other side. Yeah, so that's what my big boy is wearing today. And he has to wear this because there won't be any other little boy to fit it. Yeah, I really doubt that I will go up to 6-month size baby boy. I really doubt it. Yeah, I'm finding that now this pacifier, oh, I didn't cut the nipple too short. This pacifier had belonged to my twin B. Yeah, and he's not with me anymore. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to add a magnet in order for that to work. But it's so cute. See, it's a good fit. Looks nice on his face. All right, but I think I also brought another pacifier. Yes, I did. I bought his pacifier that he came home with. So there it is. The blue is a little different. The trim here is navy blue, and this blue is more like an aqua blue. It's a little off, but it'll have to work. Yeah. So that's my big boy in his romper. Yes, I've had this romper for 3.5 years. It was too big for Dyson, poor Dyson. And yeah, Prince will just have to wear it as big as it is. Yeah, Prince will have to wear it. And again, you know, he has on his cloth diaper, so yeah, it folded out a little bit in the back. Yes, everyone. You know. So anyway, everyone, so that is it for my big guy in his romper. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching, and you have a super great day. Bye-bye.